Look at you choosing the business track. I think it's the right choice and definitely what I would have chosen. I mean, we're going to get this one kicked off right with Nidhi Arora. Nidhi is a passionate believer in helping others and lives by a very simple philosophy that guides her work and her personal life. Nobody accomplishes much by themselves. It takes a team effort and help from the people around you. She looks forward to establishing strong ties with companies and organizations that need bold, fresh ideas about e-commerce sales, marketing, branding, and leadership. Her toolbox combines a marketing mind, sales strategy, and know-how for the best process to get from here to there, demand generation, sales pipeline lead generation and nurturing, marketing operations and technology, infrastructure design, and raising funds for growth. In the chat, help me welcome Nidhi to the stream as our first business track presenter. Nidhi, the floor is yours.
Thank you, DJ. What a wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. My name is Nidhi Arora, and I'm managing marketing at Envision e-commerce. It's been more than a decade that I have been committed to the field of digital marketing, and it's been an absolute evolving journey so far. In the initial days, I spent more time understanding the nuances of the industry and how the market reacts to the trends. Frankly speaking, I have not evolved as a professional alone. The digital marketing industry in itself has evolved and it has become more demanding now. I have garnered the specialization of generating high quality B2B leads through effective corporate branding for the merchants and unified commerce businesses. In this session, we would be discussing about the importance of digital marketing for businesses, and I would introduce you to the automation route. Marketing is considered one of the most crucial aspects of a business, and it is referred to in many forms. In a layman's language, it is commonly referred to as a PR or advertising, but it is much more than that. PR, advertising, or promotions are part of marketing and it involves detailed study and research of a business, its industry, and several other internal or external factors. As you know, marketing refers to evaluating and calculating all these factors and develop a sync approach to implement for the benefit of the business. It is not about simply communicating about products or services offered by the business, but in some cases, it also involves creating the demand and needs for them. Let's talk about brand awareness. Brand awareness is all about making the market know about your brand and the services that you offer. This knowledge is not only confined to the idea of communicating about brand existence and its also services, but also stimulating a market response. And there are several approaches to it. Getting noticed. The main aim of getting noticed in the market is to reach out to the target audience and driving them to perform the desired activities as per your predetermined aim. For instance, a particular credit card provider is offering a discount of its members and the business aims at garnishing benefits out of it. So the target audience is credit card holders of the said bank and they are required to make the purchase. Now, how it would be done? It would be done by a playful combination of messages such as get the best of products or services before somebody else does, which creates an urgency among the target audience. This approach can be intensified by adding a hashtag along with it so that it becomes viral all over footfall to a physical store and use a particular credit card. One of the most effective ways to drive this campaign is by adding a personalized angle to it. A personalized postcard can be sent to each customer in the vicinity. The postcard may contain map locations that calibrate with the target customer's location, and it includes an additional offer such as a scratch card code offer. The customer feels more urged to purchase when a personal touch is involved. Now, for instance, some customers are being left out from the sphere of marketing campaign because the onboarding process is taking 90 to 120 days. For instance, in an insurance company, let's assume it's an insurance service provider's network, and the insurance service provider wants to expand its outreach. The business aims to reduce the timeline so that more patients can be reached. One of the most effective ways to be doing that is by creating a segment of prospective customers and sending them the postcard mailers along with the provider's area and facility locations. The target audience is encouraged to book appointments through online schedulers. Here, I would like to share some marketing research outcomes with you, such as 92% of young shoppers say they prefer direct emails for making purchasing decisions. Likewise, 70% of the customers have restarted a relationship because of direct emails, whereas 20% of the average ROI for direct email campaigns is between 18 to 20%. Now we'll understand how to make use of tactile marketing to further drive a campaign. As you see on the screen, I've mentioned few points and the steps to do it. I'll be explaining it further. Drive site visitors to purchase. The goal is to select a target audience for sending the catalog of the brand's best furniture articles to drive more sales and convert them into the leads, therefore converting them into the revenue making scheme. Now, the best approach is to target the cookied customers who have already spent some time browsing for similar items on the web browser for their device. The browsing data would assist us in automatically populating the design that they like. The booklet would further supported by a strong call to action that would drive them to make the purchase. Also, an omni-channel experience is built which validates the business quality and service. Let's talk about building trust with product samples. You want to send a sample of your diabetes testing kit to potential customers, but you need to personalize the sample for greater impact and improve the efficiency of your fulfillment process. The best approach here would be to add the sample kit to your digital campaign workflow. So the customers who would request a sample online are automatically sent a kit. Also, include a personalized card which introducing the area of their liking, their industry to the sales representative and drives them online to make a purchase. At the same time, your area sales representative is alerted that the delivery was successful so they can send a timely follow-up email or call. Next comes converting abandoned shopping carts. A sample case is that a customer has an abandoned cart filled with unpurchased women apparel. You already use digital retargeting ads, but you want to go one step ahead and get her back on your site to purchase that order. Follow the approach of sending a package to the customer's address, which was captured during her order. The package includes fashion recipe cards featuring images of the customer's unpurchased items. Further, you may confirm the deal with a discount that drives the customer back to the shopping cart and complete the purchase. Very important to denote that tactile marketing has a very special place in the omni-channel experience because it impacts the customer's memory unlike anything else. When you combine that amazing recall rate with growth and retention campaigns, you can drive amazing results. As per a very good research article I've been reading, most of the customers have 75% recall rates for tactile marketing. Such research figures can be utilized to draw benefits from the marketing campaign. Let's talk about welcoming new customers on our website. For instance, you want to welcome new customers to your provider network, but you have to find your way through various compliance laws. Another challenge is that you have to send a welcome email, but have a wide variety of customers who will have incorrect email addresses on the file. You want to bring them online while enticing them to remain compliant with the government norms. How do we do that? It can be effectively done through a marketing automation campaign that reacts to the email bounce and automatically triggers sending a physical welcome kit. Then the CRM data populates with the member's name, effective date, and the plan detail in the letter. The appropriate summary of benefit coverage can also be automatically included in the kit, along with a call to action to get the member to update their email online. Reward loyal customers, drive repeat purchases. To encourage repeat purchases and fuel new customers acquisition through word of mouth marketing. The most effective approach to do so is to use a tiered reward system. It means to present small digital rewards for being a part of the program. Then encourage repeat purchases by mailing a gift as a customer moves up to the loyalty ladder. Next, let's talk about capturing email and customer data. For instance, you need to capture email for customers that have purchased your home security system but haven't completed their accounts. Now, because the business does homes installation, it has plenty of mailing addresses on the file that can be used for the campaign. The new customers that haven't logged into their profiles yet have no email on the file can be targeted for the campaign. A personalized letter can be sent that includes their name and an offer to get a gift card. If they log into their account and complete their profile data, they get rewarded. How easy was that, right? Let's talk about comply with regulatory notices. In this, for instance, you want to reach financial services customers with a privacy update, and if you don't get the notice, you are out of the compliance and could face stiff fines. This is very tricky scenario that includes sending paper notices to all of your customers, and it would be expensive. Now, the question is how to stay compliant without breaking the budget. It is recommended to leverage data from digital marketing, automatically trigger paper notices to non digital customers that have critically low digital response rates. No email on the file, or choose only to get paper notices. The spending can be reduced drastically by targeting only the customers that need paper notices, and business can remain compliant. Talking about capture more referrals next. A business wants to boost online customer referrals for their beauty and health product line and drive user generated content for their social media channel. The recommended approach would be to send existing customers a direct mail postcard that grabs their attention and points them to the business's mobile e commerce site. There's a special code on the postcard for an online discount redeemable if they share the same offer with their friends. They access the site, send the referral to their friends, email, and everyone redeems the offer. This would help the business to earn valuable word of mouth referrals and instant conversions for a new customer. Exciting, yet? Moving on. The future of direct mail is not simply restricted to batch or blast campaigns. It is smart, focused, and evergreen outreach. It aims to integrate with the business's CRM and marketing automation platforms, digital programs, allowing tactile marketing pieces to be triggered by customer behavior and personalized with customer data. It is considered a business's marketing secret weapon. Let's try achieving it with the help of Marketo. This is an approach that can be followed, and it is divided into months in a given calendar year. The campaign is aimed at targeted approach as per the seasonal customer preferences. It is recommended to variate the approach instead of following a common campaign throughout the year, as it invokes a better response for the target audience. To implement an approach, you will have a detailed knowledge of how the market reacts in a given month or season. What are the festive days and months, and how to reap benefits from these seasons? Moving further, here I would explain the best ways to boost your digital marketing campaigns and how Marketo can help you achieve your targets. In digital marketing, no data is considered expandable and it cannot be given away or ignored. An effective marketing campaign nurtures the data to the point where it reaps benefit from it. Each customer detail requires a different approach to convert into the sale. It is always recommended to automatically expire the content without removing it manually. This is mostly recommended in case of event invites and seasonal content. The test lead through nurture stream helps you produce and verify the user experience. As you see the screenshot on my screen, this is the screen where you can actually test a lead through nurturing stream. It also shows you what content exactly is set out and what happens on lead actions. It is to ensure that the best content is reflected in the best results to ensure that the sales are converted efficiently. When you understand how exactly the content is performing, you can draw maximum benefits out of it and can manage campaign more efficiently. It is very important to maintain the subscriber list and avoid people from unsubscribing from the network. Revenue attribution. It is a very important aspect of the campaign, and each campaign involves a cost and budget justification. The most important aspect of the revenue attribution is the lead which is generated must perform as expected so that cost justification is derived. Program success involves for each channel success and it allows you to keep a tab on the revenue generation. The ROI calculation is most important to understand if the campaign is heading towards the desired results. The strategy to be chosen has to be decided by the marketing in conjunction with the actual need for the campaign. The key is to decide between first touch and multi-touch. That's very important. The actual value of the program can be adjusted using multi-touch and the ROI can be efficiently calculated. It is recommended to set up the channel campaigns as programs and measure revenue attribution as well as compare each channel. The productivity generated by each campaigns help in further deciding the marketing approach and how the business would strategize. It is also best to clone the various existing programs and create one or more effective programs. The tokens can be used to update assets and save time to maintain program consistency among all programs. The program must be coordinated with other activities are planned for the business, and this can be very effectively done via program scheduling. Another very important aspect is to make use of web and ads for the campaign. The key here is to engage more users through ad clicks based on their personal preferences and web history. If a user comes back to a page previously visited by them, there is a greater chance to convert them into the actual sale, and this is done by nurturing them. The buyer can be invoked to make a repeat purchase if their repeat visitors come on the site. The retargeting can also be personalized, and it enables us to bring more people back to the site and hence convert them. More precise, targeting means more personalized ads and in turn better ROI. This can be done through effective database segmentation. Here are some of the key focus points as per the latest trends that help your business gain momentum. Feel free to please ask any questions related to this session. I'll be happy to accommodate more.
All right. Thank you, Nidhi, for that presentation. It doesn't look like we have any questions posted right now on this session. I definitely want to learn more about Marketo and see what all it can do. It's way beyond my marketing knowledge. I have an awful lot of learning to do in that aspect. If anyone has any questions, please post them right now. We do have a few minutes for Q&A here. Just a note to make sure everyone's clear while we're waiting on any questions to come in. They're running a tight ship here at Magento, so sessions have a rigid schedule, so we have just a small buffer in between each section. So if you want to stay on the business track, you just stay here, and after this session is over, there'll be a few moments, maybe a few minutes while we prepare the next presentation, and it'll start up automatically. So no need to switch over to other tracks or close it out. But it does not appear as though we have any questions. I'm going to reload the page just to make sure I'm not missing any there. Okay, so we've got a couple that have come in here. Anonymous has asked if there are any extensions by Marketo, or is Marketo an extension, I'm assuming, for Magento?
Certainly there are, and then feel free to reach out to me offline. I'll be happy to help you with exact query and the requirement, and we'll be happy to resolve it for you.
All right, so if you would just stay here, enjoy this graphic we're about to roll, and we'll be back shortly with the next presentation.
Sure, just as an ending note, feel free to connect with me. The links are on the screen, and we look forward to speaking with you. Thank you.